Hey, here's another video with a towel on my head. I guess my best ideas come in the shower. Today I'm feeling down, I'm feeling sad, and not for any particular reason. And I wanted to make a video about another way to think about independence and dependence, and another way to think about relationships in general, really. Because I think right now, especially in Western culture, we tend to pretend all the time that we're fine, and we tend to idealize being independent and strong, and it's seen as a compliment if someone says to you, "Oh, you're so independent, you're so strong," and it's almost an insult. Well, no one wants to be codependent or dependent. There's many books written about how bad codependency is and all of that. And I wanted to speak about that there's another way to think about those things, and that is that there's absolutely no shame in needing other people sometimes, and in not being able to hold it together or to do it all yourself, and especially to do it all alone. There's no shame in needing other people. Today I said to my partner, "I don't know what I'd do without you." And I really felt like that today. And maybe tomorrow I'll feel different again. I'll feel like, oh yeah, of course, like if something were to happen to you, of course I hope not, I'd be okay, or you know, I can do it again on my own. Maybe tomorrow I'll feel strong again. And that's also fine. It's not that there's shame in being strong and independent. I'm not saying that. But you don't always have to be strong, and you don't always have to be independent. And there's no shame in saying to someone, "Hey, I really, really, really need you today." Or maybe you need them for longer than a day. And I think it's risky and scary to be that vulnerable with people, because it doesn't have to be your partner. It can be a friend or someone who you're maybe not even sure is your friend. And yeah, sometimes those feelings may not be reciprocated. I know that in my life I've definitely been vulnerable sometimes with people who then didn't support me the way I needed to. But yeah, that's the risk, and I do feel like if you keep doing that, if you keep trying to connect with people on a vulnerable level, at some point you will find people who also reciprocate, your openness and your authenticity, and that you can be vulnerable with each other. And I always feel like really, really a lot of love, and I feel really great when one of my friends shares something, or my partner shares something that is vulnerable to them. I feel so much love, because I then, sorry, I got distracted by my puppy. I then feel like, hey, you trust me, and you're asking me for support, and that's a beautiful thing. Even if sometimes I have to say, "Hey, I'm sorry, I have nothing to give right now," but I hear you. It's beautiful to feel that appreciated, that people want to share that with you. So yeah, I think a lot of people are scared to ask for help, or scared to say, "Hey, I need you," because it might be considered not sexy, or not strong, or not or like you're burdening other people, but to me it's actually quite the opposite. It's beautiful and it's vulnerable and makes me feel at my most raw and feel it right here. Maybe you feel it somewhere else in your body, but yeah, it's interesting to feel which part of you wants to be vulnerable. Where do you feel that in your body, that vulnerable part of you, and who do you dare to share it with next time you need someone? Don't be ashamed. You're still strong. There is more strength in vulnerability than in holding it together all the time. Hey, Nana. That's it for today. I almost forgot about a quote. Let's see if I have one. I found a quote. So the quote of today is, vulnerability sounds like truth and feels like courage. Truth and courage aren't always comfortable, but they are never weakness. This is true. It may feel very uncomfortable, but it's actually very strong. The quote is by Brene Brown. She's written lots of beautiful, beautiful things about vulnerability and courage and shame, and lots of great inspiration to be found in her work. So if you're not familiar with her, I would suggest starting with her TED Talk, Brene Brown. And that's all for today. I hope you found your way. Hey, it's Yara again from Yay Another Way. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I just wanted to let you know that I started this channel not just to inspire you through videos, but also to offer you my help. If you feel stuck in any way, if you're struggling to find meaning, and if you want to find another way of living, then get in touch with me. Check out how to contact me in the description below. I offer sessions through video call, and I would love to support you to find your own way. I have a background in psychology, humanistics, and spiritual care, and I have a lot of lived experience of doing things my own way, from cancelling my rent and asking all my Facebook friends if I could please stay over at their place, to moving to another country in pursuit of a dream to live off-grid with a like-minded community around me. There's lots of other ways to live your life that you might not have found yet, and I would love to help you find it. So get in touch with me if you would like some support to finding your own way.